Welcome, garden enthusiasts. Get ready to embark on a delightful journey into the world of home gardening. Whether you're a complete novice or have dabbled a bit in the past, we're here to guide you towards a rewarding and fruitful experience. I'm Joe, and today we're talking about why strawberries are the perfect fruit for beginner gardeners. We'll explore the many reasons why these vibrant, juicy berries are an ideal starting point for anyone looking to cultivate their green thumb. If you think fruit is too tricky, think again. Many people believe that growing fruit requires extensive knowledge and years of experience, but that's simply not the case, especially with strawberries. Strawberries are easy. Their straightforward needs and relatively quick growth cycle make them incredibly accessible to beginners. You'll be surprised at how simple it is to get started. Rewarding. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of harvesting your own fresh, sun-ripened strawberries. The taste is simply unmatched, and the feeling of accomplishment is truly special. And adapt well to containers. This makes them perfect for those with limited space, such as apartments, balconies, or small patios. You don't need acres of land to enjoy homegrown strawberries. My own journey started with a few pots on a patio. I was hesitant at first, unsure if I could actually grow my own fruit. And soon I was enjoying fresh berries for breakfast. The experience was so rewarding that it sparked a passion for gardening that continues to this day. Imagine starting your day with the sweet taste of your own homegrown strawberries. You don't need a big yard or fancy equipment. Forget about expensive tools and sprawling garden beds. Just a sunny spot and a little know-how. Strawberries thrive in sunlight, so finding a bright location is key. And with the right guidance, you'll have all the knowledge you need to succeed. Strawberries are forgiving. They can withstand a bit of neglect and still produce a bountiful harvest. Resilient. They're not overly sensitive to minor fluctuations in watering or temperature, making them ideal for beginner gardeners who are still learning the ropes. And offer a quick harvest, often in the very first season. Unlike some fruit trees that take years to mature, strawberries can produce fruit within months of planting. To help, I've invited my friend Meg. She's been growing strawberries for years and has a wealth of knowledge to share. An expert at growing strawberries anywhere. She's mastered the art of cultivating these delicious berries in a variety of environments, from garden beds to balconies. Whether you have a sprawling garden or a tiny balcony, Meg has the tips and tricks you need to succeed. She'll share practical tips so you can start confidently, no matter your space. Get ready to learn about everything from choosing the right variety to watering and fertilizing techniques. Ready to discover how strawberries can kickstart your gardening adventure? It's time to unlock the secrets to growing your own delicious strawberries and experience the joy of home gardening. Let's dive in. Get ready to get your hands dirty and embark on a rewarding journey into the world of strawberry gardening. Why are containers a game changer for strawberries? Simple. They let you grow fruit almost anywhere. Balconies, patios, even windowsills. Containers give you total control over soil quality, drainage, and pest management. You can create the perfect environment for strawberries, avoiding soil-borne diseases and making pest control easier. Plus, containers are portable. Move them to chase the sun or protect from frost. Whether you have a big garden or a tiny apartment, containers make strawberry growing accessible and flexible. Let's see how to set up your own container strawberry patch. So, you're ready to grow strawberries. That's fantastic. But before you rush out and buy the first plant you see, let's talk about choosing the right type. Selecting the perfect strawberry variety is crucial for a successful and bountiful harvest, especially when you're planning a container garden. There are several different types of strawberries, each with its own unique characteristics and fruiting patterns. Understanding these differences will help you make the best choice for your specific needs and preferences. We want to make sure you pick the right variety for your container garden. Not all strawberries are created equal, and some thrive much better in pots than others. Factors like size, fruiting season, and disease resistance all play a role in how well a strawberry plant will perform in a container. So, let's dive into the different types and figure out which one is the perfect match for your gardening goals. First up, we have June-bearing strawberries. As the name suggests, these varieties produce one big, glorious harvest in early summer, typically around June. They are known for their large, juicy berries, and are a favorite among gardeners who want a concentrated supply for making jams, pies, or freezing for later enjoyment. If you're a jam lover, June-bearing strawberries are definitely worth considering. Their abundant yield makes them ideal for preserving the taste of summer in jars. Imagine spreading homemade strawberry jam on your toast during the cold winter months. A delightful reminder of your gardening efforts. Next, we have everbearing types. Unlike June bearers, everbearing strawberries offer 2 or 3 smaller harvests throughout the growing season. You'll typically get a flush of berries in the spring, another in the summer, and sometimes even a third in the fall. This spreading out of your berry enjoyment is perfect for those who want a more consistent supply of fresh strawberries over a longer period. It's great for adding berries to your breakfast cereal, salads, or simply enjoying them as a healthy snack. Then there are day-neutral varieties. These strawberries are the workhorses of the strawberry world, producing berries steadily all season long, from spring until frost. They are not as sensitive to day length as June-bearing or everbearing types, which means they can continue to produce fruit regardless of the amount of sunlight they receive. This makes them perfect for snacking. You can just walk out to your container garden and pick a few ripe berries whenever you have a craving. And let's not forget alpine strawberries. These tiny berries pack a huge punch of flavor. They are intensely flavored, often described as having a hint of wildness, and their compact size makes them neat for small spaces like balconies or patios. If you're a beginner gardener, June-bearing or day-neutral varieties are generally the easiest to start with. They are more forgiving and tend to be more productive, giving you a greater chance of success. Now, when it comes to buying plants, you'll typically find 2 main options available at your local nursery or garden center. You can choose potted plants. These are already established in soil and ready to be transplanted into your container. They are generally considered easier for beginners, or you can opt for bare root plants. These are dormant plants that are sold without soil around their roots. They are often cheaper and offer a wider variety of cultivars to choose from. Potted plants are less stressful to start with because they have already developed a root system and are actively growing. This gives them a head start and reduces the risk of transplant shock. However, bare root plants are perfectly fine if you follow the planting instructions carefully. Soak the roots in water for a few hours before planting and be sure to plant them at the correct depth. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your budget, your experience level, and your personal preferences. Choose what fits your budget and comfort level. Remember, selecting the right type of strawberry is the first step towards a successful container garden. The right type means more berries, less hassle, and a more enjoyable gardening experience overall. Now that you've chosen your strawberry plants, let's get them settled in their new home, your container garden. Proper planting is essential for healthy growth and abundant fruit production. Are you ready to plant? Before we get our hands dirty, let's make sure you have everything you need and understand the basic steps involved. Here's what you need to know to give your strawberries the best possible start. Alright, let's get started and transform your containers into thriving strawberry patches. So, you're ready to give your strawberry plants a new home? Excellent. One of the most important decisions you'll make is selecting the right container. The container will directly impact the health, growth, and overall success of your strawberry plants. Choosing the right container is absolutely key for healthy strawberries. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about providing the optimal environment for root development, water retention, and overall plant vigor. A happy root system equals a happy, fruit-producing strawberry plant. Plastic pots are a popular choice, and for good reason. They're affordable, lightweight, and easy to move around your garden or patio. This makes them a practical option for many gardeners, especially beginners. However, be mindful of the color. Dark-colored plastic pots can absorb a lot of heat, potentially overheating the roots, especially in warmer climates. To avoid this, choose light colors like white or beige to reflect sunlight and keep the root zone cool. Grow bags are another fantastic option, particularly for strawberries. They offer excellent drainage, preventing waterlogging and promoting healthy root growth. The breathable fabric allows air to circulate, further enhancing root health and preventing root rot. The downside? Grow bags tend to dry out quickly, especially in sunny or windy conditions. Therefore, it's crucial to monitor the moisture levels regularly and water your strawberry plants accordingly. Consistent moisture is key for optimal fruit production. Terracotta pots are a classic choice, adding a touch of rustic charm to any garden. They look great and are naturally porous, allowing the soil to breathe and preventing water from pooling. However, this porosity also means they dry out faster than other types of containers, so you'll need to water your strawberries more frequently. Additionally, terracotta pots are susceptible to cracking and freezing temperatures, so it's best to bring them indoors during winter. Wooden planters offer a natural and stylish look, blending seamlessly into any garden setting. They also provide good insulation for the roots, protecting them from extreme temperature fluctuations. The key to success with wooden planters is ensuring good drainage. Without proper drainage, the wood can rot over time, shortening the lifespan of the planter. Consider lining the planter with plastic or landscape fabric to protect the wood and prevent soil from leaching out. If you're short on space, a strawberry tower is an excellent solution. These vertical planters maximize space, making them perfect for balconies, patios, or small gardens. They also add a unique and eye-catching element to your outdoor space. One thing to keep in mind with strawberry towers is that the upper tiers tend to dry out faster than the lower ones. Be sure to pay extra attention to watering the plants at the top to ensure they receive adequate moisture. Regardless of the type of container you choose, drainage holes are absolutely essential. Strawberries don't like to sit in soggy soil, so make sure your container has adequate drainage to prevent root rot and other moisture-related problems. Ultimately, the best container for your strawberries will depend on your individual circumstances, including your available space, your personal style, and your watering habits. Take some time to consider these factors before making your decision. With the right container and a little bit of care, your strawberries will thrive, producing an abundance of delicious, juicy fruit for you to enjoy. So, choose wisely and get ready for a bountiful harvest. Now that you've chosen the perfect container, let's get ready to prep for planting and give your strawberry plants the best possible start in their new home. Time to plant. Use a high-quality, well-draining potting mix. Avoid heavy garden soil. Fill your container, leaving space at the top, and moisten the mix before planting. For potted plants, gently loosen roots. For bare roots, soak roots before planting. Plant so the crown sits right at soil level. Too deep and it rots. Too shallow and roots dry out. Spread roots, fill in soil, and firm gently. Water thoroughly to settle the soil. Place your container in a spot with at least 6-8 hours of sun. Keep soil moist, not soggy, as plants establish. You're on your way to homegrown strawberries. Strawberries in containers need consistent watering. Check soil daily, especially in hot weather. Water when the top inch feels dry and aim for the soil, not the leaves, to prevent disease. Morning watering is best. Fertilize every 2-4 weeks with a balanced liquid feed or use slow-release granules at planting. Don't overdo it. Follow label instructions. Most potting mixes have the right pH, but test if you're unsure. Keep soil moist like a wrung-out sponge, never soggy. With regular water and feeding, you'll get sweet, juicy berries. Boost your strawberry harvest with a few extra care steps. Mulch with straw or pine needles to keep berries clean. Conserve moisture and suppress weeds. Self-watering pots or watering spikes help during busy or hot periods. Remove runners to focus energy on fruit, especially in containers. For new plants, pinch off the first flowers to build strong roots. Better harvests later. Established plants benefit from removing early flowers for a month. These small steps mean bigger, better berries. Pamper your plants and they'll reward you. Even in containers, pests and diseases can pop up. Stay vigilant. Slugs and snails, use copper tape, beer traps, or hand pick at night. Birds, drape netting over your pots for protection. Fungal diseases, space plants for airflow, water in the morning and remove affected leaves. Aphids, blast with water or use insecticidal soap or neem oil. Keep the area tidy and check plants regularly. Healthy, well-cared-for strawberries resist most problems. Early action keeps your patch thriving. For even better berries, try companion planting. Barrage attracts pollinators while thyme and marigolds deter pests. Keep watering and feeding consistent, especially as fruit develops. Pick berries as soon as they're fully red. Regular harvesting encourages more fruit. Remove overripe berries to prevent pests. Growing strawberries in containers is fun, easy, and rewarding. Enjoy your harvest, experiment, and don't stress. Every gardener learns as they go. If you found this guide helpful, like and share and subscribe for more gardening tips. Happy gardening and sweet strawberry days ahead.